This is the video review for the Pantech Jest 2 by Verizon Wireless. It is considered one of their basic phones as opposed to a smartphone, and right now it's free with a renewal or a new contract online. Some of the key features about this phone are the 2.0 megapixel camera, and it also has video capabilities. It includes a little mirror for self-portraits. This is your speaker for your ringtones or your music. It has the ability to hold removable memory with a little SD card that goes right in there, and you can save all your sounds, your pictures, anything that you need to write on your removable memory. There's your volume key here. There's a port for your charger, your 2.5mm head jack, which will work with your VCast music, the music you put on your card, or if you want a hands-free device for when you drive. This is your little navigational key, which I'll show you in a second, and then your camera. As far as the navigational key goes, you push it and your little menu will appear, which is like your shortcut menu. You're dialing your favorites, recent calls. You can function on your phone all through this without actually opening the menu. Another thing about this phone that is awesome is that it may look small, but it's a slider. It has its own little QWERTY keyboard. This phone is very similar. It's the 4th generation to the Verizon Wireless Razzle, which is a phone that I used to have and I loved it. Then they came out with the Blitz, which didn't really stay on the market very long. It wasn't very popular. And then the Pantech Jest, and then now the Pantech Jest 2. Of course, you can see you have your speakerphone, call, send, call ending, and your power key, your clear key, both your soft keys, which control your messaging and your contacts on here. And then of course your menu key in the middle with your 4 directional keys. The screen itself is a 2.4-inch LCD color display, and it's pretty good. It's not too big, not too small, and it is not touchscreen, which for me was a plus. I personally didn't want a smartphone or a touchscreen phone. I wanted something kind of basic that had a keyboard, so this is the perfect thing. You can connect a USB to this, and it also includes a SIM card. So when you get a new phone, you take the SIM card out, you put it in your new phone, and all of your stuff is transferable through there. The SIM card is also another feature that's included in new Verizon phones, and it can considered to be global ready because of that. Just some features about the phone. Your menu is here, and your menu is like a little bubble, which is super cute. You can change the things that are on your menu. Right now I've got it set to Uno, which is a game that does require data. You got your contacts, messaging, recent calls, mobile email, your media center, which is things like your pictures, your toads, and your games logged through mobile web, your pictures, and your tools. Under your tools, you can do the basic things: master volume tools, Bluetooth, sound settings, display settings, your phone, call settings. You can check your memory. The sound on this phone is actually surprisingly pretty good. It's nice and loud, so you can hear your phone ringing wherever you're at. The ringtones themselves are kind of blah, but you can always get different ones. The tools on this phone are also very useful, I think, because you get things like, of course, your basic calculator, tip calculator, your calendar, e-diary, alarm clock, and a stopwatch. Another thing that this phone has is a voice command.
Please wait.
Where you
Please say a command.
tell it to call somebody. Call mom.
Did you say call Sandy? Home 1.
Anyway, so you can call people from there. You can also send messages. Message mom.
Which message type? Please say the name, number, or group.
Mom.
Did you say send text to mom?
You can send text messages that way.
Please.
Okay, another great feature about this phone is that the backgrounds are quite interesting. One of the choices for your backgrounds is actually a moving background. If I could get to it. Here we go. Display settings, moving background. It's considered an animated wallpaper. They have a few different choices. This is the one that comes on it when you first get the phone. Magic eyelid, which is pretty cool. It's very colorful. Rolling Stones. Personally, this would drive me crazy. It would, just looking at it makes me dizzy. And then snow from this. Okay, another great feature about this phone is that the backgrounds are quite interesting. One of the choices for your backgrounds is actually a moving background. If I could get to it. Here we go. Display settings, moving background. It's considered an animated wallpaper. They have a few different choices. This is the one that comes on it when you first get the phone. Magic eyelid, which is pretty cool. It's very colorful. Rolling stones. Personally, this would drive me crazy. It would, just looking at it makes me dizzy. And then snow for Christmas. The only problem with these moving backgrounds that I have noticed, my other phone had them, wear down your battery, so you have to pay attention that you may be thinking something's wrong with your phone if you have one of these on constantly, but it really is just because of the moving background. It depletes the battery a little bit, but other than that, they're really cute. It comes with backgrounds on it already if you really want to use them. They're pretty neat looking. I had one that was a squirrel that is super cute. The flower, the Verizon water drop. This one's pretty cool looking. It's very colorful. Squirrel. This is the one I had originally. He's so cute. Snowboard, ocean, night, which is sort of like the Rolling Stones. Highway, green, football, clover garden, and Christmas tree are all the preloaded backgrounds on this phone. Other features that this has is Bluetooth connectivity. That is your pictures, your contacts, your calendar, mobile email. You can get games for it like Mahjong or Uno. You can show your different calls, and of course you can send messages. The final feature about this phone that I absolutely loved was the messaging. It's so cool because it shows messaging sort of in an IM format where the person that texts you shows up in white and you show up in yellow. That way you keep track over periods of days what's going on. You can also open your messaging menu just like you normally would on phones like the Razzle or the original Jest. Send messages this way. Messaging also includes voice messaging, picture messaging, and video messaging. I haven't tried out the video camera, but the reviews on it said that it were quite good. And like I said, the camera's only 2 megapixels, but it's pretty good. Most people have normal cameras that they have. So this phone is perfect for people if you're trying to find a phone that's not a smartphone and not a flip phone. It's sort of in between. It's a good size, and it comes with lots of cool accessories, as you can see, like this case. So if you're looking for an in-between phone or a replacement phone, this would be a great choice for you. I hope you guys liked it, and definitely go out and get this phone. Like I said, it's free right now, and it's a great choice.